Hello, everybody. Coming to you today with some rather large energies. So I'm going to see if I can explain this mess of cards here that I pulled. So last night, I yesterday during the day, I pulled a single card. I said, let's just for fun. I'm walking by my deck that I pulled out. Let's just pull a card for the year. Okay. So that's gonna be our first card. I'll show you that to you in a minute. And then last night, as I was going to bed, I was like, okay, I need to pull 3 cards for a video. And so those are going to come out next and have their own little explanation. There's going to be some rearranging with that um, because there has been a lot that's shifting, a lot. And so we're coming out of some pretty intense energies. And then the final card I pulled as a follow-up when working with clients today. And it's all going to be tied together. So let's get going with this. First of all, if you're new here, my name is Amelia. I'm an intuitive empath healer, prism light healer. Um, and I'm here for the ride as long as as well as you guys are, right? So here's the card I pulled. Now I got this deck brand new and I spoiled myself with like a more expensive deck and it came in this velvet pouch and everything. And I pull out the deck and the first card, something happens and the first card that sort of gets stuck on something gets bent in half. And I'm like, these are brand new. No. So there's a lovely crease. Can you see that? That crease going right through the middle? And of course, it happens to be the card for the year. I bought this maybe over the summer. I don't remember exactly when I got it. Okay, so this is the overall energy for 2025. Give or take. Again, take what resonates, leave the rest. Are you guys checking out my shorts? I'm putting daily shorts on YouTube and on TikTok, 1 minute healing videos. So if you haven't seen those, go check them out. It's just a new thing I've been guided to do. And so you can receive current energy healings in a minute. Listen as much as you need to help it move through your system. And it's another little fun way to work on yourself. So, all right. So this first card, now it is shiny. So let's see if you can see it, with all the glare and everything. The High Sage. I don't use my ring light. I lent it out to somebody. High Sage. To me, this says gifts coming in, things are integrating. Now pay attention also to the triangles. There's 2 intertwining triangles. There's 2 crescent moons. So to me, this is like balancing the masculine and feminine, which we've been working on a long time, everybody. So don't worry about that as much because we are always working on that behind the scenes. But there's a reason I'm saying it. So if it stands out to you, that's part of that too. So our gifts are coming in. Allow them. Removing all old programs. And one of the things is this is a moon cycle, right? It's another part of the program simulation we're in. So take that for what you will. Okay, here's the set of 3. And when I pulled these 3, the first 2 made perfect sense because I was guided to look at them during a session because it pertained to some of the work I was working on with the client today. So there's a lot of confirmation energies, a lot of beautiful energies coming in, but you'll notice the theme of the triangles throughout this whole thing. And it could be also because it is embedded in this deck, but it's, as I'm looking through here, it's not like everywhere, but it is a theme throughout the deck, but maybe I'm not even seeing it in half of the cards as I look through. So it's interesting how many triangles came out in this current energies reading. So, oops, did I hit a button? Okay, no, I'm still recording. Okay. Okay. Ace of Cups. Okay, beautiful. Beautiful. You have this very feminine looking hand, this one cup, which you could interpret this circle to mean many things. To me, it just felt like plasma or star energy and the wings, and the cup is faceted, and so gives kind of a crystalline edge to it. Excuse my voice, it's been coming in and out all day. So the Ace of Cups is very powerful. It's very, like a very strong confirmation of energies. It is, it ties in to the first card because the star energy coming in, that's some of where our activation can come from. And so that's coming in, and our cups are being filled up, and we're becoming one and whole. So we have the 10 of cups, we have the 7 of cups, we have all these different cups. There's one. We are becoming whole. We are bringing all the pieces of ourselves home together to be whole at this point in time. So this is doing the hard work, but also confirmation that you're doing it. Not only are you doing it, but you are conquering it. So we have one cup here, the conqueror of cups. Okay. And look at the beautiful imagery there too. There's the triangles. And someone pointed out today we have the horizon, the triangle kind of mirrors up and down the inverted. So things about the inversion, polarity, or those are going away as well. So consider that as well. And again, you have the roses, which are very high frequency plants. There's a reason they say to stop and smell the roses. I have a rose essential oil, and it's one of the highest frequency oils that you can get from Young Living. So again, the wings are coming closer into that wholeness, right? So things are taking flight. So if you look at the card previous here, this is telling an interesting story. The wings are a little bit separate from the cup. Now they're attached to the cup. I know these are not the best cards for a video because they are so reflective and have so many amazing colors to them. Um, but really, we are coming into wholeness. We're remembering who we are. We're bringing all the pieces of ourselves home. And that 2025 is really a time of the divine feminine rising into balance. Not the skewed version of any of the parts of us. The pure, whole, authentic, amazing energy. I'm draining. You have to excuse me. Like I feel like something is clearing. This could be from my last session too. I thought I cleared it all. So, I always stop and ask, is there anything else about those cards? No. But when this third one came out, I was like, what is this one about? This one is the Nine of Wands. So we have all the cups. Things are filling our cup. Things are rebalancing. Things are moving in the right direction for humanity, where the disclosure, the polarity, all these things are coming up and out. And then we have the Nine of Wands. Look how interesting this card is. So you have this key in the middle with this crystal on top, and the Nine of Wands are in the star shape, or some would say pentacle, and then it has the triangle shape around it again. So you have, again, mirroring the same, I guess, diamond shape, double triangle shape. So again, the wands to me, energy I'm feeling for the collective is like there is some people who are going to really come into this space of going, I want that magic too. And maybe that's not their path. Maybe they just don't know how to get it. Maybe their frequency is not of a good match. Maybe. There's lots of these like question marks. Are we there? Are we almost there? 9 is almost there, but are they going to make it? So this is kind of a transition type energy. So, but it's not negative per se, but it's, because everything is happening for the good and for the highest good of all. And then again, you see the wings on the top. So, what else? Is there anything else that's coming in for this one? No, but all of the fractals of the crystal like imagery ties into the prism light healing work that I do. So, seeing as though we're pulling together all the fractals, all the pieces, we're also using that same light to heal and integrate. And so it's the same. It's the same. One is just bringing us into a higher frequency state. So I could really talk on these cards for a long time, but I'm going to leave those 4 as they are. And then I pulled up a follow-up card. So again, notice the theme of the triangles. And then, so all of this that we've been going through, like the last 12 years or our whole lives, or maybe most of our soul's existences, we've been going through so much. And so all of it is leading to, I feel the energy so strong, to this strength energy, right? This says strength, strength. And then we have the two triangles. Now it's no longer polarized, it's integrating, right? One triangle, they've both been flipped over and are integrating the sun and the moon energies together. This is harmonizing. This is like source energy all in one. This is earth energy. This is and that golden, look how golden it looks when it's very shimmery there. It's reflecting in my computer screen back at you. So mesmerized by that golden shimmer. But that star burst in the middle and the star bursting through to the other side, it's balancing the yin and the yang. I noticed these lines down here when I first pulled a card. And so to me, that was like, it reminded me a little of math when you would do triangles and there would be like little symbols in the corner. So I'm not sure why that was coming through. I don't feel like that's as important, but it's pretty amazing. This is divine balance. I'm just listening for words coming in real time here. Divine balance, full restoration. We're rising above the horizon. We're being able to see beyond the matrix, beyond all of those layers that we're seeing beyond. Truly. I'm just waiting to see if there's anything. I'm not sure there's anything else, but when I pulled this away, I could actually see the prism light. You can't see it, but that looks very rainbowy right there, like it's moving through the prism. So really embrace that about yourself right now. Stay grounded in the truth of who you are. Bring all of the pieces back to wholeness and stay strong. Because those of you who've been doing the work already, it's going to feel very differently for those who have not been doing work or are just not aware, and maybe they are ascending. Okay, it's still recording. I keep hitting buttons with my hands. So just be ready to help those around you if they need it. If not, be ready to just continue doing your own work, whatever happens. And all will be revealed. All will be revealed. Do we need to? I keep feeling the urge. I need to pull another card. And look how big this deck is. It's so heavy and dense. They're just really nice cards. If you're interested in what they are, it is the Threads of Fate, the Weaver Tarot. Threads of Fate. They're an independent publisher. I think they went through like that quick, what is that? Kickstarter to get going as a company. So I feel like there's, oops, this one just flew out of my hand. No, it's the one under it. I think it's this card. Yep. Interesting. Okay. So this is just a reminder. Don't bark. Whenever I say not to bark, he barks. This is the Seven of Wands. This is a reminder that, A, don't judge yourself too much if you start to fall, like you start to feel like you're falling lower. Seven of Wands. Look at that interesting imagery. Okay, are those feathers? Yeah, they look like feathers or leaves at the top. Maybe leaves. And you see she's holding two of the wands, and you always have that balance, right? So even if these other pieces are still trying to come in and you feel like you're having to do a lot of work in the physical, spiritual, emotional parts of you to really balance, it's okay. So don't judge yourself, but if you start to feel like you're slipping, you might not be, okay? I didn't mean to stutter there, but you might not be. And just see, you can see they're still all attached, all these pieces, mostly. They're all connecting. But if you start to feel like, again, some other pieces are separate, just ask them to come back home. This is such a random one. It doesn't feel totally solid to me. And that's okay. That's okay. Ask them all to come back home, enjoy the process, hold on to that light, and just be a shining beacon for everything and anyone around you. Not for the purpose of changing people or being responsible for them, but just for shining, just for the sake of shining. You see that big burst of light here? Just keep shining, just for the sake of shining. Okay? Let me ask if now that is complete. Yes. Okay. So, yeah, if you need any support, guidance, or anything, really connect with those who are all helpful for you. If you are looking for healing or other guidance too, I do that as well. Check out my links, my website. I'll be doing live healing on my Patreon community for everybody. I tried, the date keeps moving on me. I keep being guided, set it for this time, and then it switches. And so I haven't even announced it yet because it keeps switching. But I'm hoping the next few days that I get that done. I'm hoping to also go live on TikTok for those of you who are on TikTok. And I just answer questions on the fly. So anyway, I am sending you guys so much love and support, and just take care of you. Stay hydrated. Make sure you're getting enough minerals and enjoy the ride. Let's enjoy the show. It's going to be a good one.